What if I told you that a single tweet from Trump just triggered one of the biggest market rallies in history? In today's Crypto Pulse update, we're breaking down how tariff news and cooling inflation are sending Bitcoin past $81,000 and why Ethereum is finally bouncing back from two-year lows. Plus, what does all this mean for your portfolio over the next 90 days? Let's dive in. Hey everyone, Alex here from Moonward Capital with your Crypto Pulse flash update for April 10th, 2025. If you're new here, we deliver these 6-minute market breakdowns twice daily to keep you ahead of the crowd in crypto. Today's update is absolutely massive, so let's jump right in. The crypto market is staging a dramatic recovery after President Trump announced a 90-day pause on tariffs, reducing them to 10% for most countries while maintaining higher rates for China. This policy shift, combined with today's lower-than-expected CPI data showing inflation at just 2.4%, has triggered a massive relief rally across all markets. The Nasdaq actually posted its second-largest gain in history, up an incredible 12% in a single day. Let's look at how the top assets are performing in this recovery. Bitcoin is at $81,343, up 5.61%, Ethereum at $1,571, gaining 6.53%, XRP leading the charge at $2.01, up over 10%, Solana at $113.53, climbing 7.24%, and Cardano at 61 cents, up 8.23%. So what's driving this massive recovery? First, Trump's tariff pause was completely unexpected. After days of market bloodbath from his initial tariff announcements, this 90-day cooling period has triggered one of the largest short squeezes we've seen in years. Over $5.5 billion in shorts were liquidated in the last 24 hours alone. Second, the inflation data came in substantially below expectations. March CPI showed inflation at just 2.4%, below the forecasted 2.6%, with prices actually falling 0.1% month over month, the first monthly decline in nearly 5 years. This strengthens the case for potential Fed rate cuts later this year. Third, the SEC just approved options trading on spot Ethereum ETFs from BlackRock, Bitwise, and Grayscale. This expansion of institutional access comes at a perfect time as Ethereum recovers from two-year lows. The result? A perfect storm of positive catalysts creating this historic market rebound. Beyond the macro picture, we're seeing some fascinating developments in specific projects. Wayfinder's prompt token launched today on OKX and Gate.io, with 40% of supply allocated to community airdrops. The DeFi project has seen strong community engagement with over 23 million Prime tokens staked during the airdrop campaign. Bitcoin staking protocol. Babylon's Baby token also began trading on major exchanges including Binance and OKX. With 2.29 billion tokens in circulation, Baby opened at around 10 cents before settling at $0.087. The protocol has already locked over 57,000 BTC worth $4 billion. And in the meme coin space, Fartcoin is defying gravity with an incredible 27.7% surge to 71 cents. With $455 million in trading volume and a $720 million market cap, it now ranks hash 103 overall. So what does all this mean for your portfolio over the next 90 days? The tariff pause creates a temporary window of opportunity, but also sets up a new deadline risk on July 8th when the 90-day period expires. Trump has offered to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping, suggesting potential for diplomatic progress, though the increased China tariffs at 125% complicate negotiations. Tomorrow's SEC Crypto Roundtable could provide crucial insights into the regulatory environment under new Chairman Paul Atkins, who was just confirmed by the Senate in a 52-44 vote. Watch the ETH-BTC ratio, currently at 0.019. Despite today's bounce, Ethereum remains near 5-year lows against Bitcoin, suggesting continued preference for BTC during economic uncertainty. And don't miss the $1 billion USDT minted by Tether Treasury on the Tron network, potentially signaling institutional buying amid this recovery. This relief rally presents a perfect opportunity to reassess your risk exposure. Consider taking partial profits on leveraged positions after this massive short squeeze while maintaining core exposure to benefit from potential continued upside. If you found value in today's update, Hit that like button and subscribe for our next Crypto Pulse coming in just 12 hours. And let me know in the comments, are you positioning for continued recovery or preparing for the next potential shock when the 90-day deadline approaches? This is Alex from Moonward Capital, helping you stay ahead of the crowd. I'll see you in the next update.